Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about how a water supply treatment center was hacked in Oldsmar, Florida, if I'm saying that right. The hacker gained access to the water treatment center. And while gaining access to the water treatment center, the hacker, who to the FBI and everybody else is unknown right now, increased sodium hydroxide, which is also known as lye, which is the same stuff you put in drain cleaner. He had increased that from 100 parts per million to 11,100 parts per million. Right, so that's a huge increase, if you will. Now, this has become one of the most talked about subjects in the prepper community. How our infrastructures are unsafe, how they're outdated, how the computer system's outdated. So this attack, if you will, is lending to that argument. Politicians have made this argument over years of complaining about how outdated a lot of our shit is. There was a water treatment plant employee who watched this hack go down, and just the way it read, it seemed like the water treatment guy was watching to see what he was going to do. And listen, guys, there's a lot of redundancies involved in water treatment facilities. So the guy raised it, and he only raised it for a short amount of time. Their redundancies would have caught this anyway, but the fact that the guy was able to hack into the system and up sodium hydroxide is still alarming. It's still a bit of a concern. Now, as far as preppers go, this is why we store water away. This is why we buy Berkey water filters or make our own water filters, so that we don't have to deal with this kind of shit. Now, granted, this is an out-of-the-blue attack, if you will. This is the kind of shit we do prepare for. So the attacker adjusted the sodium hydroxide 100 times its levels, its normal levels. Now, the sodium hydroxide, a lot of you are playing, well, why is that shit in the water treatment plant anyway? It's there to remove heavy metals and clean the facility as they filter our water and, make it clean for us. The water has to be kept clean, and where it's being kept clean has to be cleaned out occasionally. So, like I said about the redundancies, also, while this guy did that, while this guy raised the levels of sodium hydroxide, it takes 24 to 36 hours for that water to reach the people or the citizens of Oldsmar, Florida, right? Or rather, Pinellas County, Florida. So it takes 24 to 36 hours. So again, even with the redundancies in place, it still took time. It still takes time to get to the people. So anybody that lives in Florida in that area, according to the sheriff and the politicians down there, you have nothing to worry about. What happens if you drank this water and it had the sodium hydroxide in it? Well, you would have had stomach ache, vomiting. Your esophagus would have been irritated, if you will. Over a long period of time, guys, this leads to death, right? So it's not like you drank this stuff and you were dead within hours or minutes. No, this stuff takes time to build in your body, right? So there's a lot of things that, yes, you absolutely could die from lye if you drank it straight up, yes. So symptoms of sodium hydroxide poisoning are difficulty breathing, lung inflammation, throat swelling, burning of the esophagus and stomach, severe abdominal pain, and vision loss, and low blood pressure. So, over a course of months, you would have probably died from it. But like I said, with all of those redundancies in place, that would have been pretty hard to do, unless the guy hacked into those backups. Then that would be a bigger issue, and then it would have probably gone unnoticed. This seems to be an isolated incident, but should this be treated as a national security threat? Leave your comment in the description section below, because I think this is just a precursor to other attacks in other cities, possibly. Or it could just be this nut who just found a way to hack into the water system, fucking around with it. But the fact that he went to raise the sodium hydroxide suggests that this guy knew what he was doing. Now, let's talk about the conspiracy theory side. A lot of people are going to say, well, this happened over the weekend, Friday actually, and they released it Monday. Does it have anything to do with the Super Bowl? No. The Super Bowl was in Tampa, and they get their own water supply. They get their water from Hillsborough River. And when they can't meet the demands, they get their water from Tampa Bay Water, which I guess is a water facility that bottles water from them. So that's where they get a lot of their water from as well. So they don't get their water from Pinellas County. They get their water from their own river. So there is no connection. Some people might argue that there is a connection, but again, we have to go with the information we were given. And right now the information we were given is some asshole attacked the water supply, and this should be a concern only because this could be an ongoing thing in other places. The only way to know is to keep close tabs on your water treatment center and just be Johnny on the spot right now with your water supply. So get your water supply stocked up, ready to go. You can also get water testing kits. And water testing kits, if I'm not mistaken, can test for sodium hydroxide and other things. But do you want to wake up every morning and test your water that way? You might have to. It's a pain in the ass, but you might have to. But it's something to consider. I'll put a link to the water testing kits in the description section below, guys. Other than that, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and you can head over to the Angry Truth channel, my more political based channel, and like and subscribe to that. Thank you for watching.